I'm Keith Jamieson. So for about 40 years in construction, 30 years of that 40 been mechanical and electrical, and for the last 10 it's been all building big projects. This is a 300 cube for a 24-hour water treatment plant. We built this about 2 years ago, and it processes all of the dirty water from Barfoot to Botley, and it's repurposed back for the irrigation system.
You came to me with a really strong conviction that you could deliver better value to your clients. What was the opportunity that you saw?
Well, really, it was just to rethink the principal contractor model. After working in London for many large principal contractors, I realised that was a model that didn't offer great transparency to the client. So I've reconstructed it in a way that's got trustworthiness, clarity, and also offers a minimum of 10% savings on large construction projects, and very importantly, without increasing any of the risk.
So we've developed a business model together which is quite disruptive in the construction industry. What were the biggest challenges that we had to overcome?
I think really was testing it to actually prove that it does actually pay off. We've done a lot of testing and it shows the savings are tangible.
What for you was the moment of breakthrough when you felt everything was coming together?
I think it was when you presented the spreadsheet, the end saving in percentage terms. And that was when you could see the actual savings and the variables all lined up, confidence that actually we could save this money in this process.
So we went from having conviction to having a plan.
Yes.
Have you already applied this model in any of your existing projects?
Absolutely, yes, absolutely. On a £12 million pack house build with all of the complicated infrastructure. So yeah, I've actually done the project and it's worked. So we're here on the roof of the production facility at Barfoot. Up here we've got a great vantage point of how it's developed over the last 30 years. We've just installed 2 megawatts worth of solar panels on the roofs. This is a 9,600 square metre building, and there's 5 corn-on-the-cob production lines, as well as refrigerated storage, processing and packaging. All of the waste is processed by a biodigesting plant, and the methane is harvested to run 2 generators, which provides 2 megawatts of power. They've got a state-of-the-art refrigeration system and also heat mains that bring in hot water from jacket heat transfers from the generators on the biodigesting plant for hot water washdown and heating. So a very sustainable loop. We've had a real lack of real estate around the outside of the building for all of the pallet storage. So we've had to design all of the rooms to be able to support air compressors and refrigeration plant on the roofs of the buildings, and also interlinking the existing buildings with the new and with the bioplant. So it's all an integrated infrastructure design which I was totally responsible for.
And when you were in the construction phase, were you operating on a live site?
Yes, all the deliveries were still coming in, all of the people were moving around. So it was a live site, but we all worked collaboratively and ended up with what we see today now. How
do you work with your clients to ensure that what you're delivering remains fit for purpose as changes happen?
Really, the overriding principle is collaboration with the client from beginning to middle to end. And as a principal designer, to focus in on those savings, focus in on added value, focus in on the deliverables. And if changes do happen, to work with the client and the contractors to make everything integrate together. Really, the principal designer role is so important with designing safety into the build, but also to actually monitor that throughout the build process as well, and just provide a very safe site, but also to keep communicating with the client so that they know that their work is being done safely.
How important do you think a values-based approach has been?
I think it's ultimately very important, because if the people that are running the project don't have the correct values, then everything else falls down. Most important things to me is safety and the culture of the actual site itself and the business relationship with the clients.
What you've taken on is a disruptive construction management model, which is no mean feat. What can we all learn from the journey you've been on?
It's to have your eyes open, to not always follow the same path, to actually give more openness and transparency, and to ultimately offer tangible savings to clients on large projects. And really, to everybody, it's a win-win. We get the project done safely, we get it done on time and within budget. Using my experience and building upon my values of trust and openness, we can challenge the status quo and provide something which actually offers great value to the client without the risk